Okay, is this thing on? Hi guys. Today is going to be a bit different of an episode because first of all, I'm not gonna hide. This is impromptu. I'm cleaning my desk and I just wanted to talk. Oh, well, let me share this with you. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what it really takes to be an entrepreneur. And I had this conversation with a dear friend in my private community about whether I was living the soft life or not. And, all right, I was living the soft life or not, because I don't think people understand why I live the way I live. And this comes from a video that I did earlier, a day in the life of, right? And they were saying how my day-to-days, I'm supposed to be cleaning my desk, but clearly I can't do too many. Anyway, my day-to-days or they're not like, my day-to-days are like non-stressful. They're like simple. And I was like, oh my God, I hope I'm not thinking that I have a hard life and I really don't. And that was bothering me. So I got on the phone, I was like, I need answers. And one thing that, as we were talking, I think the part that I don't share about my life is, it's really not like, it's the emotional side. The emotional side of taking a chance, the emotional side of taking a risk, the emotional side of defying that dark voice in your head that says you can't do it. That's really the stressful part of my life in this space of my life. It's not the workload, because I create content for a living and I'm a soul healer and I help people. It's the part of you that you have to face because people be like, you're not gonna make it. Or people have said things to you like, you can't make it without me. Or, you know, you're not a people person. You need da 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 if you're gonna do this. It's those emotional parts that make what I do stressful, because this is the first time. I've been an entrepreneur for a very long time, but this is the first time in my life where I don't have clients. I'm not working for someone. I'm not leaning on someone. My paycheck is not coming from someone. I don't have a side gig. Everything I create is what I live off of. And that is like, when it's like that, it's like you have to go through the dark path. It's like you walk through a cave, and the further you get in the cave, the darker it gets. And then you keep on walking. It's really like a faith walk. And then you run into the light, you know? But it's like darkness and it fades to light. But the fade can be slow sometimes. I mean, and it's just according to who you are. If you were raised like me, you were raised to believe a certain kind of way. And some of those beliefs are anti-take a risk. Some of those beliefs are anti-move forward. So you got to do that. And let me tell you a scary thing, y'all. Let me tell you a scary thing. A scary thing is when people believe in you. Oh my God. You're like, what are you talking about? No, for real. There are, you know, my first investors for this current business, one person invested $14,000 in me. Another person invested $20,000 in me. And then you got people who see me and then they follow me. They join my private community. They pay me money. They not only, they sow into my life. And some of these are like spiritual seeds that they sow into my life. And it's like, oh my God, hold on. Y'all don't know I'm freaking out over here. And then when you're like me, you present strong. People don't really believe in the anxiety attacks that I be having. People don't even know. Like, I be over here like, oh my God. And then the camera come on and then I turn on. And that's something else I learned. I knew, but I know it more now than ever. There are so many dimensions of the human soul. And I think as a performer, as a soul healer, as a teacher, as someone who is in front of the camera, you can almost get lost into that sort of more external dimension, this part of you. You can get lost in that and forget there's a core you that nobody can see, nobody knows. The best you can do is try to find the words to articulate that part of you. And you can get so caught up in this side, this part, that you forget this side. And in this space in my life, it's like the universe is saying, yo, we're not closing. We're not, this is what we're working on right now. And that this part is the tender part of your life. This part is the part of your life that'll make you cry, right? And so for the last 6 months, we've been doing a lot of deep shadow work and soul work in this. So on top of just the fear of entrepreneuring, now it's like I'm being triggered by some soul work, some shadow work, and I'm working on that. And all of that can be overwhelming, but you can't give up. You can't give up. Number one, you can't give up on yourself. Then number two, people are depending on you, so you can't give up. And sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes I want to just go to the beach. I want to take one friend that knows how to have like I have different friends for different things. I need like one friend that knows how to talk. I like a good talking session. I don't need the non-verbal friends. I want one friend that know how to talk. We go to the beach, we drink margaritas or whatever until we get stone drunk, and we talk, laugh, cry, laugh, and talk. And I don't want to be like, let me help you fix your soul. I don't want to be like, oh, I got a great business idea, or I know what I need to post next. I just want to just be Vincent. I want to be this guy. And though it has been nerve-wracking getting in contact with this guy, I think it's going to end up being my superpower. I hope. We'll see. So that's what it is. Like, that's my life for real. Like, sometimes I wake up, like today, I didn't feel like coming to my desk and working. And so I text a friend and I said, hey, I don't feel like working. And let me read you their literal text, which is hilarious to me. Their literal text was, better walk them old short people legs to that desk heel, ! And it was like, that was enough energy I needed to get down to the desk. And now, look, I'm working. I didn't even plan on doing this video today, but now I'm working. So anyway, what else? I think that's it. That's my life. That's what I do. That's who I am. I'm a human. I just so happen to be good at what I do. But I'm a human. I'm a regular, smegular guy. And I have real feelings. And I choose to be authentic in those feelings. And I don't be like trying to be all, like, I don't allow this side to make me fake this side. You know, I know I'm good at what I do. I know I'm great. I know I'm super duper talented, but I don't allow this to give it this. And so that's me. I just wanted to share that because I think it's important. It's important for people to feel, to feel. It's important for people to feel depressed sometimes. Sometimes I feel like super scared, especially like financially. Like I said, I don't have any clients. I only live off what I make right now. And that can be nerve-wracking. And I might make it look easy, but you have no idea. And so you just don't never know. And then, I was working on something. It looked like some money was going to come through, and it's still going to go. I'm sure it's going to come through. But I found out that it was truly coming through. And today I was like, when does it happen? When does it happen? And I had to tell myself, like, be patient. If you've lasted this long, you can wait longer. Yeah. So and it's very alone. I'm not gonna say it's lonely. It's alone. I don't feel lonely, but it's alone. I'm used to working for someone. I'm used to using my gifts to help someone. So this is like I said, the first time I'm using my gifts for me. And I think I naturally wanted to bring my friends along the party because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to working with the community of people. And I had to realize that just because my last community, everybody did it together, that is not how it has to be. And so I had to be like, okay, Vince, your friends are your friends. They don't have to be your coworkers. And so it's like, okay, you can do this by yourself. You can do this. You don't need any emotional props. That's been because I really would love, like, I would really love, like, this is my office, my friend's office to be over there, another friend's office to be over there, so I can cut up. Because I like to cut up and have a good time and laugh. But for whatever reason, this part of the journey is solo dolo. And I'm not used to the solo dolo. And I'm a Gemini. I'm gonna say this, not hush, I guess. I'm a Gemini, so it's like, it's so funny because I'm a Gemini. So in my Gemini ways, I like people around, but I don't want to be bothered. So as long as they're over there and over there, then scat, get away from me. Don't get too close. So it's interesting. And that is, I hope I was vulnerable enough in this video. I hope that I was open enough. I hope that I explained enough so that you could see a piece of my life and maybe you can resonate. What I would love for anybody to get is, if you're gonna start the journey, it's not gonna feel good sometimes. And it doesn't make you weak that you're afraid. It doesn't make you weak that you're having an anxiety attack. It doesn't make you weak that you wake up, turn back over, and go back to sleep. It makes you strong because I guarantee once you snap out of that, you're gonna come right back down to your desk, whether literally or proverbially, I guess, and get back to work. All right, love you guys. Bye.